Hi guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to talk about tax filing and international students. Now, there are a lot of confusion when it comes to filing taxes as an international student because you are exempted from certain things, and then some of the students they fill out tax as the residents of the United States fills out the forms of any taxation. That's not correct. As an international student, you need to file a non-residential tax, and in this video I'm going to guide you step by step how to pay taxes as an international student in the United States. Also, when you are on an F1 visa or J1 visa or any kind of a student visa, then you are exempt from FICA tax. Now, what is FICA tax? FICA is Social Security and Medicare taxes. You, as an international student, you do not have to pay those taxes. So even if you are charged in your paycheck, like suppose you're working on campus and if you're charged for that amount, there it's an exempt, so you can when you file your taxes you can claim as an exempt and you will get all your money back. In this video I'm going to tell you which website or software to use for filing your taxes as an international student, because it is highly important. Any person or any student in the United States is liable to pay taxes if he is making income in the United States by law, and you have to pay the taxes just like the Americans pay or the citizens pay. So it's very important to understand this video, and I'm going to guide you step by step, and I'm going to tell you which software or which website to use for filing your taxes as an international student. And also I'm going to answer certain questions that before we proceed, what are the questions that you might have, and I'm going to answer those questions before we start. So if you want to know how to file taxes as an international student, please keep on watching. Now let's look at some of the questions which students have. First of the question students have is, do I have to pay taxes if I'm an international student? The answer is yes, you do have to pay taxes of any income which you earn in the United States. The second question which I often get is, do you have to file taxes if you made money outside the United States? And the answer is no, you do not have to pay taxes for the income which you have made outside the United States. But if you have made income which is affiliated to United States and it is related to your SSN or the taxpayer ID, then you have to pay the taxes. The next question which I get is, up till what time or what deadline do we have to pay taxes? Now IRS has a rule that you have to pay taxes every year. Like suppose this is 2021, right? So you have to pay the tax before 15th of April of every year. So of 2020 tax you have to pay before April 15th. Now last year they extended to July 15th because of COVID, but this time I'm not sure. Right now there is no guidelines such as to extend the filing date, but as much as I know and as much as it's in the internet, that IRS has still the date fixed as April 15th. Next question which I get is, are international students exempt from any of the taxes? As I earlier mentioned that yes, you are exempt from Social Security and Medicare, which is known as FICA tax. So when you file returns, make sure you file for those returns and you will get all your money back if it was withheld from your paycheck. The next question is, which are the things which you need while filing taxes? You just need Social Security number or ITIN number. What is ITIN? Individual Taxpayers Identity Number, to file your taxes, and then you can write down that Social Security number or ITIN number and you can go forward and file your taxes. The next question is, which forms do you need to fill up to file the taxes. Now usually as an international student you need to fill out 1040 NR non-residential tax, but depending on your status, and there are many more forms, but usually you are entitled to fill out this 1040 NR tax form. And also you will have your W2. W2 is a tax form which is given to you by your university or your employer when you file your taxes, that how much you made money, how much was federal taxes withheld and stuff like that. So make sure to check that out. And also now I'm going to tell you and guide you step-by-step procedure of how to file your taxes as an international student. Step 1 is determine your resident status. Now first of all you have to determine if you are on a visa in the United States, whether it's a student visa, F1, J1, M1, you are considered a non-resident and you have to file accordingly. And there is a separate way of filing as a resident and as a non-resident. So always make sure you always file your taxes as a non-resident and not a resident. Many students commit this mistake, and at the end you might have trouble when you go out and some employment reasons come and the IRS has to check out your information, whether it's your green card or H1B process. But make sure you file your taxes accordingly. As an F1 student for 5 consecutive years, if you're on F1, you do not have to pay social security number and Medicare FICA tax. But as soon as you get your H1B visa, that money starts deducting. But on F1 visa you do not have to, you are exempted from that taxes. So make sure you determine your resident status before filling out your taxes. Step 2 is determine if you had any income from US source in the previous year. Now it's very important to know, even if you got a scholarship or a teaching assistant position at your university or you worked on campus, all that money is taxable and you have to file your taxes. So make sure that you know what did you earn. Any single money which you earn in the United States as an international student is considered taxable and you need to declare it and you need to file. And it's very important, guys, to file it the right way in order to maintain your status and so that you do not have any problems going forward. So please make sure whatever you made money in the previous year as an international student, so declare it. And if you have any questions, talk to your DSO and they will definitely help you out. But please make sure you declare all the money which you earned into the United States. Step 3 is a very important step. Determine which forms you need to fill out. Now in this video I'm going to tell you 3 forms which you definitely have to fill out. The first form is form 8843, which is used to declare that you are a non-resident in the United States. You have to fill out that form mandatory in order for you to declare that you are not a citizen or a resident of the United States. So make sure you fill out this form 8843. The second form you need to fill out is 1040 NR, which is the tax form for non-resident, and in which you declare all your source of income when you file for a tax. So whatever income you made in the United States, you declare on 1040 non-resident, which is NR form, and make sure you fill out that, because that is the form you will be looking for while you file your taxes as an international student. Now the third form which you will need to fill out is form 843. Now what is form 843? Form 843 is used when you file a refund for your SSN and Medicare taxes. Now this is very important. Many students, they do not file it and they do not get the refund. But as an international student, I'm repeating again and again, you are not liable to pay Social Security and Medicare taxes in the United States if you are on F1 visa. So make sure you fill out the form 843, which is for a refund of Social Security and Medicare taxes. So these 3 forms are very important if you are an international student, and if you want to file this form, then you will be filing the taxes properly. So make sure you consider all this form and you file accordingly. Step number 4 is, what information do I need to fill out these forms which I mentioned in step number 3? Now usually I'm going to mention only 2 forms. There can be more than 2 forms, but usually the information which you require to fill out is W2, which your employer or your university gives you, which mentions what amount did you make and how much taxes were withheld. So you need information of that W2, which will be like a piece of paper. You can request it in a PDF format, or they will ship it to your home if you request it. So W2 is usually, it's given by January 31st of every year to file the taxes of previous years. So W2 form is very important. You need that information in order to file your taxes. The another form is 1099 form, which is usually used to declare if you made any interest on your bank accounts. That might or might not be applicable in your case, but make sure you fill out W2 form information in your taxes, because it's very important. Without W2 you cannot file your taxes. Step number 5 is determine if you owe anything in taxes. Now, as an international student, make sure you filled out your forms correctly. Make sure what do you owe to the government to pay to them, and make sure you are getting your all refunds which you should be getting, like SSN and Medicare money. It's very important to check this out and make sure that all your tax filing process is correct and what do you owe to the government, because as I said before, it can be a problem when you go further ahead and you do not file the taxes right away. So make sure you are aware of what do you owe to the government and what do you need to take as a refund. Step number 6 is double check the documents to make sure they are correct. Now make sure your name is correct, make sure the math is correct, the refund amount, the tax which you are owed to the government, that is correct. Make sure your SSN and ITIN number is correct. Make sure your mailing address is correct, because if the IRS wants to send you a check as a refund, it should be coming to you. So make sure and double check all the documents you have so that you do not have any problems. Step number 7 is make sure you send all your document to a proper mailing address. Now, as a non-resident, I'm pretty sure that you have to file your taxes by mail and you cannot file it electronically. I might be wrong, but that's how the rule is. So make sure most of your form, like the 1040 NR and the other forms, might go to Internal Revenue Service in Austin, Texas. But if you're also mailing your check with the payment with that, it might go to North Carolina. It depends on the IRS what is mentioned on their website. So do check out their website and make sure you have the mailing address correct, and make sure you have the receipt that it was received by IRS. There will be an option while you mail, and it's very important to mail the documents to the correct address, otherwise it can be delayed, and that can create many problems. So 100% guarantee that, make sure that okay, this is the address where I have to file the taxes, and write down your address properly, so when you get a refund it will be handed directly to you. Now step number 8, the last step, is make sure you have copy of all the documents which you submitted to the IRS. It's very important to have a copy of whatever you filed, either electronically or as a paper copy with you all the time. I mean, in your records, because I will recommend you to have at least 7 years of tax filing for your records if in case you need it, because those information will be needed, how much tax you paid. Like right now when you're getting stimulus check payments from the government, it's very important that those who have paid their taxes, they will only receive the stimulus checks, which is a relief from the government due to this COVID information. So make sure you do that correctly and you get your all the documents organized and keep it to yourself. Now your next question might be, how do you file your taxes? Where do you file your taxes? There is a software, or you can call it a website, which is Sprintex NR, which is designed for non-resident tax purposes. They usually charge around $38 for federal taxes and $30 for state returns or state taxes for filing your taxes. So they are very good, and I have myself filed it before, and they are reliable, and it's very easy, simple steps, as I said, step by step. So please do check them out, and make sure you file your taxes right. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you got some information regarding how to file taxes, and since this is a tax season, this was a perfect way to tell you guys how it should be done, and make sure you file your taxes right, because that's very important process being an international in United States. And that's about it, and I will see you in the next video with some more information. Till then, bye bye and take care.